Do you guys want to see William Shatner back as Captain Kirk for one last time? I do. Because, quite frankly, the clock's ticking. Well, here's a way you can bring Captain Kirk back to the JJ-verse. Now I'm as much a fan of Star Trek Generations as the next guy.
Delightful. Where are you?
Alright, truth be told, I'm not. I think it's the worst Star Trek feature since Star Trek V: The Final Frontier.
What does God need with a starship?
The one where they let William Shatner direct after Leonard Nimoy directed 2 successful sequels.
Double dumbass on you!
Speaking of William Shatner and his ego, he's been mad that he was not able to be in the JJ-verse Star Trek movies. You know, the first 2 successful sequels that had roles for Leonard Nimoy? Well, if you're a fan of Bill Shatner, and I mean, who isn't really?
You and the horse you rode in on.
Oh, by the way, this picture of me and George Takei is probably the happiest you'll ever see me. Well, here's my way of having William Shatner's Captain Kirk appear in the new JJ-verse in this week's Aristotle Full Throttle Movie Tweak of the Week. In Star Trek Generations, Captain Kirk gets trapped inside the Nexus. The Nexus is an extra-dimensional realm where time does not exist. Duh. So if you're in the Nexus, you're always in the Nexus no matter what. Even Guinan says that, because she's in the Nexus still, but she's not in the Nexus, but she's in the Nexus, but she's not.
I thought you were on board the Enterprise.
I am. I'm also here.
Huh?
Because once you're in the Nexus, you're always in the Nexus, just like the things that happen in Vegas. Captains Kirk and Picard come up with a harebrained scheme to leave the Nexus.
Come back with me.
Where Captain Kirk experiences this lame-ass death, which a Klingon would scoff at. And you know how much Captain Kirk does not like Klingons.
I've never trusted Klingons. And I never will.
Klingon bastard, you killed my son. Humor! I love it!
But since time doesn't exist, and once you're in the Nexus, you're always in the Nexus, like Vegas, you could just go back inside and pull another Captain Kirk out in the JJ-verse. I think the next Star Trek movie should just be a buddy film with old and young Captains Kirk. You know, like Lethal Weapon. Hey, Riggs. So what do you guys think about that tweak of the week? Let me know in the comments below. And if this is your first time here, remember to subscribe to this channel, turn on those notifications, and it always helps me out if you like and share these videos and tell your moms about them, because it makes my videos more discoverable. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Aristotle Full Throttle, your bro in the know with the fro, and I'll see you later. I'm Captain Kirk. I'm Captain Kirk.
I'm Captain Kirk!
Seriously, this was like the happiest moment of my life.